Welcome to your consumption and treatment services site operated by the StreetWorks program at Positive Living Niagara. We are located in the Queenston neighborhood of St. Catharines and are operational every day of the year from 9:30 a.m. until 8:30 p.m. So we'll follow the client journey today through the space. So when a client comes in, they come to our reception area where they are read a client agreement and consent form. So they do have rights and responsibilities in the space, and we go through those with them on the first visit. From there, on every visit, they do complete a brief intake, which indicates what substances they think they will be using in the space, as well as any relevant medical history that might be important for responding to any incidents here. From there, they come into our waiting area, which is just through the gate into these 3 chairs. Sometimes there is a wait and sometimes there isn't a wait, depends on the day. When we do have a booth available for them, they will proceed to gather their harm reduction supplies from a harm reduction worker in this cabinet here. So we do have various types of syringes as well as everything that they would need in order to inject safely. StreetWorks has been operating a needle exchange program in the neighborhood for over 25 years at this point, so this is a new addition to our services. Once the clients have the supplies that they need, they can proceed to one of 4 injection booths where they get 30 minutes of time to use their pre-obtained substances. So they are coming in with substances that have been obtained elsewhere and they are using them on site. 30 minutes gives them the opportunity to use safely, which is an opportunity they may not have without a site like this available. So they might be using in a park or a public space if they're underhoused and have nowhere to go, and the risks associated with that are quite high. We do have 2 paramedics on site at all times who can help respond to any medical incidents, including overdoses. So they are stationed at these 2 tables and are constantly monitoring the folks who are using, as well as assisting with people in the post-consumption space. Once clients are finished using, they do proceed to the post-consumption space where they are permitted to stay for another 30 minutes. Overdoses are not always immediate, and it gives the team the opportunity to provide any additional supports needed. We do have multiple areas available for community partners. This office can be used for things like wound care and testing to provide more service to folks who may be in need. We do have an addictions counselor on site 3 days a week, the hepatitis C team through Niagara Health, as well as Quest Community Health Center, who is on site as well. So once folks, either if they're waiting or after they have finished using, they are able to access those supports as well. In addition, we do have an area where we are able to run some groups as well. So we're trying to keep people engaged in programming and engaged in service as often as we can. So we are running some art space groups and some journaling groups in our boardroom. Once people are medically cleared by the paramedics who take vitals of everyone when they're ready to leave, clients can proceed back out through the doors here, either to access more services with community partners or to exit the space.